Karen was talking about the state occasions coming up, the state reception and so on. Who do we know that's coming, and are there notable exemptions there?
Well, there are notable exceptions in effect, but as I understand it, Prince Harry and Meghan have been uninvited, which is a bit strange. I think they were invited, but it's been made clear by palace officials that it should only be working royals who should be there.
Yes, do we think that they were... It was reported that they've been disinvited.
Yes.
Is that so, or is it more the case that they never were invited?
I think you're right. I think it's probably that they were never invited in the first place, because I think the people who represent the Duke of Sussex put out on Twitter, which is their usual mode of transport, that they were invited to this. And then we were then told that they wouldn't be there. So we'll have the working members of the royal family, down to Edward and Sophie Wessex. Obviously, the Prince and Princess of Wales will be there. And all these world leaders all in the same room, all chatting away and all munching on the canapes or canapes.
On the canapes, on the canapes. And in terms of foreign leaders, now there's been controversy, of course, over the Chinese contingent. Apparently, we now know that the Vice President of the Chinese Communist Party, presumably, will be present. How do you feel about that? How do you think that will be represented when it comes to public opinion?
Well, we've already got people jumping up and down about the likes of the Vice President of China coming, because it's the Communist Party, and our relationships with China haven't been great. There's also a row over Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Arabian prince over, because of Adnan Khashoggi, the allegations that he was involved in that. So we've already seen some protests on social media already, and I suspect we'll carry on seeing those protests for various people. But the vast majority of the leaders who'll be here and their representatives will get a warm reception. And
we've got a huge number of foreign royalty.
Yes.
Coming.
Don't start asking me to name them, because
I won't get out some kind of map of all of them here, some family tree. But there will be many present.
There will be.
Correct.
There will be. I think the King of Spain is also going to be. This King Carlos, Juan Carlos of Spain, whose son is now King of Spain. I think he's going to be here as well. So he's obviously very friendly with the royals, has been for many, many years, obviously. So all these European royals will be coming over as well. So it's going to be a rarely seen crowd reception.
Spectacle.
It really is a spectacle. I mean, it's got to be the hottest ticket in town.
Very much so. And I do wonder how this looks on the global stage. People often talk down our country, and it's something that, well, irks a lot of people who are very proud to be British, very proud of royalty, proud of the institution of our constitutional monarchy. Does this shine a light on Britain and actually say to people, we do have global influence still?
Yes, we do. And you're absolutely right. Look, it's unfortunate the Queen has died. It's fortunate we've got a new king. Britain is great. It's shown us in the best possible light. Look at all the people that have turned up. It's just fantastic. But let's not forget, Emily, we still have got some problems. We still have got some serious problems that need to be sorted. And, we will be back to shouting and fighting with each other over those serious problems in about, a week to 2 weeks' time?
Well, this is very interesting, because I was reading today that Mark Drakeford, who is the Welsh First Minister, I believe his title is, apparently he revealed some details of a conversation he's had with King Charles in the last couple of days. And he said that Prince Charles was concerned about the cost of living crisis, about what this winter would look ahead. Surely, from the Welsh side, that's not very good protocol to reveal conversations, but is that the sort of thing that Charles, as king, can be seen to get involved in? Is that too political, or is that something that is general enough to be said by a monarch?
I don't think it is too political, because I think it just goes to show that the king is as concerned about the future, about these problems that we've got, as we all are. We're all worrying about what's going to be the cost of our gas and electricity. We're all worrying about train strikes. They're all going to be happening. But I still think that the king will be making his point of view felt at those weekly meetings with the Prime Minister and any other cabinet ministers that he meets. They are private meetings. In the same way, as the Queen had these private meetings. And I'm sure she just didn't sit there and not say anything.
Yes, but they must remain private. They must remain private. Now,